Hi, my name's Ellen. I'm a two-time elite coach, and I am making a tutorial today that will walk you through all things Shift Shop. Basically, your first steps and how to set yourself up for success. We're going to talk about what the program is, what you need, how the meal plan works, how to find the meal plan, how to submit for the Beachbody Challenge with your before pictures and then later your after pictures. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Shift Shop is, as of the day this video is recorded, a brand new Beachbody program, hot off the press. It is 3 weeks long, 21 days, and it is designed to rev up, to ramp up in intensity over the duration of that 3 weeks. So it's basically a periodized workout where you'll work for 1 week doing 25-minute per day workouts. The following week, 35 minutes, and the last subsequent week, the third week, 45 minutes a day. So that alone will rev up the intensity. You'll be alternating between cardio days and strength days. So this really is designed to set you up for some shredding, some serious results at the end. The nutrition is also going to do a similar rev ramp process that kind of parallels what you're doing with your fitness every day. So in week 1, and I'll show you how to set all this up for yourself. In week 1, you'll have a set amount of your macros, and your macronutrients are what they sound like. They're the macronutrients that your body needs. And the micros are your small ones like vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. But your macros are basically your carbohydrates, your proteins, and your fats, your healthy fats. And then, so this nutrition program incorporates all your macros, your carbohydrate, your healthy fat, your protein, as well as fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts, oils, stuff like that. Okay, so in week 1, you will have a certain allotment of all those food groups. You will have color containers that come to your house when you enroll with Beachbody On Demand, when you do that as a challenge pack. We'll talk about that too. Those color containers are going to correspond or correlate to those food groups. So when your nutrition plan, and we'll talk about how to customize your plan in a second, but when it assigns to you a certain amount of colors per day, those obviously associate with that type of food group. So in week 1, you'll have a certain amount of carbohydrate, certain amount of protein, certain amount of veggies, certain amount of all that. In week 2, your carbohydrate allotment is going to decrease and your vegetable allotment is going to increase. And your protein. Your carbs go down, your protein and your vegetables go up. And then in week 3, your carbs go down again to almost zilch, and then your veggies and proteins go way up. So you're going to have results, you guys. Not only is it proven and tested, but just look at it at face value. How could you not? You're increasing your workouts. You're ramping your nutrition at the same time. So how do you find out what nutrition plan works for you? Because we're not one size fits all when it comes to nutrition. So there is a calculator. They call it a fuel analyzer with this program that takes into consideration your gender, your weight, and your height, basically. And then it will put you on one of 4 plans. You'll be on plan A, B, C, or D. Those plans correspond with a certain calorie bracket. So plan A's have between basically 1,200 and 1,500 calories a day. But it's not just like whatever calories you want. It's not just like, okay, I'm going to have 4 Twinkies for my 1,200 calories. It's approved foods. There's an approved food list, so it's whole food eating. If you don't already have a little education in nutrition, this program will give you one. All of our programs will give you one, actually. So, what was I saying? Plan B is 1,500 to 1,800 calories a day. Plan C is 1,800 to 2,100 calories a day, and Plan D is 2,100 to 2,400 calories a day, depending on what your needs are. Okay, a couple other things you need to know. We have a modifier, so this program really is designed to be from the beginner to immediate. and even an elite athlete. So just know that whatever shape and condition you're in today, you can step into this program. You can watch the modifier. For equipment, you're going to need about a 6x6 square footage of space on your porch. That's where I've been doing my home workouts this summer, on my front porch. In your gym, you can take this workout to your gym if that's where you want to work out and play music and use their equipment, or in your whatever, in your house, living room, basement, garage, whatever. But you want basically 6 foot by 6 foot. You need dumbbells and you need agility markers. We sell them, but you can print some. That's in the files on your Beachbody On Demand. You can use paper plates. I don't care. You can color some masking tape and tape it on the floor. Whatever works for you, but you're going to need some targets, some agility markers, weights, space, and BOD. That's what you need. And a coach to hold you accountable. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. All right, let me show you a little tour of how to start. So you'll go to your Beachbody On Demand account. PS, Beachbody On Demand, you can use from your Apple TV, a Roku, Chromecast. You can put it on your iPad, your smartphone, your laptop. It's very user-friendly. It's very accessible. You can download workouts so that if you don't have Wi-Fi, you're good to go. So again, you'll see that Shift Shop is right here. So I'm just going to take you through a couple key points for in order to help you start well. You'll see when you click on the Shift Shop that the first thing that comes up automatically, it defaults to the workout list because it assumes, you know, you're coming up, you're showing up daily, you're doing your workout. So here are the workouts. There's also some deluxe workouts below. I'm not really going to touch on those today other than I just did. There they are. You could use a sandbag for those programs if you have one or want to buy one, but most of you are just going to be doing the Shift Shop. So the dumbbell icon just shows that dumbbells are required. I have a little tip, a little free tip for you. If you are trying to pinch pennies, get some dumbbells at Goodwill. I'm telling you what, they're always there. I have a humongous basket full of so many dumbbells from shopping on Goodwill. I'm not too proud to admit it. I like a good deal. All right, so these are the workouts. So when you're ready to do day one, you're just gonna hit play. It's that simple. But what I wanna show you is how to start right. So if you look at the overview, I went through and I read these blogs in preparation for this video, and it kind of tells you some of the stuff I already have. So let's look at program materials. Here are those printable agility markers. If you're in my challenge group, I've added that PDF for you to print to the challenge group. But it's there for you. Right there, you can print those. And then the Jumpstart Guide, let's take a look at that. This is a really important first step one that you take before, I was gonna say pictures, but that too, that you take these before measurements. If you work with me, or have worked with me, you'll know that I'm not a big scale person because the scale don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean a whole lot because we all know that muscle and lean body mass weighs more than fat. So, you know, why obsess over that number when it can be monumentally misleading. So this is what I want you to fixate on is your measurements, how you feel, your energy levels, your sleep, and your pictures, your before and after pictures. And notice this little orange footer here. You want to submit to the Beachbody Challenge. One, you'll win a free t-shirt, that's cool, but more importantly, I think, is that you enter a chance to win cash prizes. And they really do, Beachbody really does give out, there's daily winners, weekly winners, quarterly winners, annual winners, and they love to throw money at the people that have results, which are millions and millions of people. Okay, step two, you guys need to do your fuel analyzer. So I just did mine this morning, and I'm a Plan A person because I'm a female, I'm 140 pounds, and I'm 5'6" if I'm lying, 5'5" if I'm telling the truth. So those are all zeros. That put me in Plan A, which means 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day. Okay, you have all the tools. We already talked about that. You can print your calendar, hang it up. This talks about marker formation and then unleash your greatness. PS, Chris is very motivational. So let's talk about nutrition guide. So you know your plan, you know what your bracket is. Now what to eat. I already said Twinkies are not allowed, even though they're straight up a carbohydrate. So we've already talked about the ramping. So I'm just gonna show you. Here's another fuel analyzer in case you missed it in the jump start and you wanted to go quick right into this resource. I'm going to use myself as an example here. Well, first, let me show you Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, and Plan D. In Plan A, for me, for week 1, let's look down this column. I have a 3-container allotment for veggies per day. Just so you know, those containers, you don't have to eat out of them. They're basically like measuring cups. I get 2 fruits a day, 4 proteins a day, 2 carbs a day, 1 healthy fat, 1 seed and dressing, 2 teaspoons. I get to take Energize and I get to take Recover. Thank God. Team Orange Recovery. That's week 1. Look what happens in week 2 on my meal plan. I increase my veggies. My fruits stay the same, proteins stay the same, my carbs go down. Then in week 3, and by the way, in week 3, you guys will be so motivated to just finish strong. It's gonna be harder, but you're gonna be more motivated because you'll already be seeing and feeling results. So this is exciting. Week 3, look at what happened to my veggies. I add another scoop of them. Fruits stay the same. My proteins went up and my carbs went down. But look at also my teaspoons go up as well, like my oils, healthy oils and stuff. Okay, so that was just an example with my meal plan. You'll have to look at yours, but they all do that similar ramp. Now, let me show you that not all foods are created equal, and you have an approved list of foods per container. And we also have recipes. If you don't know what to make, how to make it, what we have you, we've got you. You guys, Beachbody On Demand is such an incredible value. But we have recipes, meal plans, the workout, the whole shebang, and you have accountability from your coach. You can't beat this. But here's what is unique about Shift Shop compared to some of our other programs is check it out what happens with carbs. Your approved list of carbs changes. It gets tinier. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you for the approved list. You've got free foods, you've got your teaspoons, and then here's an actual Plan A menu if you'd like to use a menu. I mean, can you guys believe it? So you can continue to scroll down and see meal plans for all the different plans, but it's just incredible that it's done for you. It's paint by number. If you want to design your own recipes and meal plans based on our containers, you certainly can, and there's fairly simple ways to do that, but it's already done for you if you don't want to. Okay, let's back out of this and move to the next point, recipe booklet. So again, I already mentioned we have recipes. So check it out. Check it out now, week 1. Here's some recipes. Look at that breakfast. Egg white scrambled with chicken, vegetarian frittata. We got you guys, vegetable egg cups. Just check it out, you guys. It's like, so good. Okay, so that's your recipe booklet. Here's your round 1 calendar. So there you go. It's Monday through Saturdays. Resting on Sundays is going to be my plan of attack. And then there's a hybrid calendar. For those of you guys that don't want to necessarily settle on one particular program, you'll notice it weaves in some P90X3 and some 22 hardcore and some Chalene Extreme and some size and some 3-week yoga retreat. So just know that hybrids exist. And then I think last but not least, I wanted to touch on the fact that we have this program materials in Spanish. So let me unshare my screen with you. All right, so there it is. Those are the steps in starting out with Shift Shop. and setting yourself up for success. The most important thing is that you have a coach, you have someone to check in with you, you have some accountability and support. Right? Clearly you have the world-class fitness program and state-of-the-art nutrition, but sometimes we need that extra either kick in the butt or gentle hand-holding. So connect with a coach, be in a challenge group, and be determined to start out right. It starts with cleaning out your kitchen, really reviewing your program materials, going grocery shopping, throwing out some crappy food in the house too, telling people what you're doing, tell your friends, tell your family, because that will help hold you accountable too. And you need to take those before pictures, whether you want to or not. It's one of the most important first steps. It actually further commits you to what you're doing, but also you can win money and you can win a t-shirt, and you don't have to show anyone those pictures. They can be private, but the hope is that you want to show them off after 3 weeks. Those before measurements are important, and that's about it, you guys. I hope this little tutorial helps set you up for a successful shift, shop, start. Mwah!